Alright, Shalom. First off, we want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakab Kadash. Alright. The Divine Star Apostle and Elders, a great millstone. Honors and salutations to you, brothers, preaching this word in sincerity and faith. Alright. And Shalom unto you, sincere listeners and followers and believers thereof. Alright. I'm the brother Yari Allah.
I'm the brother Shamar.
Yeah, and we're just coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Alright, and we're just going to just hop straight into the lesson. The Lord's will just be edifying, alright? This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 48, verse 10. It says, "Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully."
Yeah, cursed be he that do the work of the Lord deceitfully. Because you're supposed to be coming in this thing sincere when you're doing the work.
Yep.
Alright? And you're not supposed to be coming with a false, different ulterior motive.
Yep.
You're supposed to come in here just trying to sincerely do the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and not be afraid to do His will. All right, don't be holding back. All right, don't be scared to bring out the word. Don't be scared of what other people gonna think. All right, just sincerely serving Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yet you have a lot of guys that come in here with an ulterior motive, like I said. That's why scriptures say, "Cursed be he that do the work of the Lord deceitfully," because you're not doing it in sincerity.
Yeah, I looked up the word deceitfully. It says, I believe the Hebrew word is ramaya, which it says laxness, slackness, slacking, deceit, treachery.
Yeah, it says slacking, because that's another way of doing the work deceitfully as well.
Yep.
You being slothful. You're not doing your full potential.
Yep.
You're not really pushing yourself. You're just BSing, basically.
You're pretty much hiding your power.
You're hiding your talent.
Yeah. You're hiding your talents. Yeah, that's the spirit. That's really what you're doing. You're hiding your talent.
The parable.
Matter of fact, I'll grab that next.
You are given a talent, and you're not going out there trying to use that talent and flip it, make double back, make profit off of it.
Yep.
Bear fruit. Go out there with a purpose, man. Work.
Okay.
You being slothful, you tucked it in your pocket instead of going out there and doing something with it.
That's right. It says remissness, treachery, deceit.
Yeah, treachery.
Yeah.
Coming in with ulterior motives.
Yep.
You got dudes that do the work just for fame.
Yep.
And then what happens when they come in for fame? They get put to shame.
Yep.
All right.
And then you got guys, and that's why the scriptures say about what the crept in unawares that come in to spy at our liberty.
Yep.
They have our ulterior motive.
Exactly. You came in here for not just to do the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because somebody that sincerely want to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you're not thinking about, I want to be this rank, I want to be that rank, I want to be the head, I want to be out there, the main one doing this and that. No, you just sincerely were thinking about serving Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and nothing else. Now, whatever that may be given to you as far as your life, it is what it is, Yet you just sincerely want to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to your full potential.
That's right. It says, it's Jeremiah 48:10. "Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood."
Yeah. So you keep. It's different ways of keeping back your sword from blood.
Yeah.
All right. You're not telling the full truth. You're not telling the full thing. All right. 100%.
144%, sir.
144%. Not telling our people what's their judgment. Not telling Esau what's his judgment. All right. You holding back your sword from blood.
Yeah.
They not being straightforward with brothers.
Yep.
That's always holding back your sword from blood.
That's right.
Because you're supposed to be open and hunted.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's full spectrum. Bringing out this word and all. Not sugarcoating anything. Being real. That's how we bring out the word. That's why people don't like GMS. All right. Because we bring it out 100%, 144% raw and uncut.
That's right.
All right. And that's why people don't like us. Because we're just raw and uncut with it. We're telling you the straight truth. All right. Not holding back anything. And that's how you're supposed to be as a man in general. Even much more so when you bring out this word.
Yeah. That's right. And guess what? We bring it out raw and uncut. And if you're not aligning yourself with the scriptures, you're going to get cut.
Yep.
Okay? This is Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Yeah, so like the brother was just saying, this word is a sword and it can cut you.
Yep.
All right, and a lot of the times you do get cut when you watch videos.
Yep.
All right, because we could always be doing better, you know, in general.
Okay.
So you may be watching a brother video and then feel like it's geared directly, strictly at you, yet that's just the word in general cutting you, keeping you, making you want to go be more on point.
Sharpening you up.
Yep, sharpening you up.
You know?
Because you should never be at a point to where you feeling like you're doing everything perfect 100%.
The scriptures say iron sharpeneth iron.
Yep.
You know?
And we striving for perfection, all right? So we haven't obtained that yet. We still in these bodies.
Yeah, and that's the spirit, because the spirit been on the elder Yahweh called to say what? Knock him out the ring. Talking about what? All our opposition, yep. Chiefly the spiritual demon Satan. Cause what he used to say back, he used to say he used to say like shit, year plus ago, you know, he was like pretty much this is not without this ain't a how did he say it, to the best of my recollection, pretty much like we're in a spiritual battle, so pretty much what's a battle without what? Opponent. You know what I mean? Who's the opponent? The spiritual demon Satan, the opposition.
Yeah.
You know,
say good instead against evil.
Yeah, exactly. And who's the physical counterpart of Satan? Esau, our chief enemy. All right, and these heathen nations and even 2/3 of our own people have Satan on them. So guess what, man? Hey, with that, we have to utilize the sword, the word, okay, and what? Not hold it back. Amen. Knock him out the ring. You know, heading back to my point, the spirit got on the elder brother Yahweh called to say, what, man? Knock this, you know what I mean? Knock this motherfucker out the ring. All these demons, you know. Don't hold back your sword. Yeah. All right? Hey, man, fully annihilate all these demons through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, through this word. All right?
Because in Ephesians, it tells you what the sword of faith.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
So if you have faith, it should be shown by your works.
Yep.
And just going in for, going more to your point, what you were saying about, knocking them out.
Yeah.
Because if you have the sword of faith in Ephesians, and then if you have faith, you're gonna show it through your works, and your works should be you knocking them out with this word. All right, it's putting in even more work.
Ooh, I got another running fact.
Because you can always do more, like the scriptures say. You can never do enough. All right, and even more so now than ever.
Yep.
Because we're in the last days, and the days, as we are in the last days, getting closer to the end. All right, the end of this place being destroyed. We should be being more geared and more having our mind frame more on serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and doing more.
Yeah, I got this for you. This is 2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
Yeah, you gotta give diligence, and being diligent is you doing this work. And if you do these things, being diligent, all right, you'll never fall. You ain't gotta worry about falling off because you're trying to stay in the spirit.
Yeah, you'll never fall in the spiritual battle. You won't fall in the battlefield.
Yep, in general.
You won't be slayed. You won't be consumed by the spiritual demon Satan.
Yep, because you're always battling Satan.
You always girded, which I'll go back to what I said I was going to bring out initially to back you up. You'll be girded with what? This is Ephesians 6:10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
Yeah, you got to be strong, and even now more so than ever.
Yes.
The times that we are in are very deadly serious times, because especially right now we're in the time of the Pesach coming up.
Okay.
Even in general, outside of that, we're in very serious times. Just very serious times now because it's leading into the Pesach, yet even after the Pesach do pass, we're still in very serious times, because we're in the last days.
That's right.
So Satan is always seeking to catch you off guard, to make you stumble and fall. Yep. So you have to be constantly having a spiritual mind frame and walking in the spirit.
That's right. It said, verse 11, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Yeah, that you may be able to stand against the trickery of the devil.
Yeah.
Because that's how the devil comes at you. He tries to trick you. He doesn't come straight up face to face with you.
He comes in this deceitfully.
Exactly.
All right. You know. That's why you have to have, it says the whole, you have to have the entire armor of the Most High on you.
Yep.
It really has to be in you. You know what I mean? It's a spiritual thing.
It's a spiritual armor, because
exactly.
it goes into in that same chapter that we're fighting against spirits. So obviously we're not putting on a physical armor. It's a spiritual armor going on, adding on to what you were saying. As far as the spirit, it's a spiritual armor because it's in us.
Yep.
All right. That's why it says to put on the full armor, and it tells you further down.
Yep. We got to
go. Spiritual. It's a spirit.
Right
spiritual.
Hey, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. All right.
Yeah.
That is flesh, and that's the spirit, though. Cool. What we said, we were just reading. What we started off with in Jeremiah. Cursed be he that holdeth back his sword for that do the work for the Lord deceitfully, and holdeth back his sword for blood. Because it's a spiritual thing. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. It's spiritually slaying. Okay. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yeah, against spiritual wickedness. All right. So, like I was saying, this isn't physical armor that you're putting on.
Yeah.
Because we're not wrestling against flesh and blood.
Yep.
It's spiritual. So it's a spiritual armor, and that armor is in you. So you got to have that armor on always, man. Always being. And how do you have the armor on? By being in the spirit.
Yep.
All right, and being in tune with the spirit, knowing what's going on.
That's right.
Because how are you going to fight somebody if you don't even know what's going on? If you fighting somebody, you can see it with a light on, but then you cut the light off, you can't see. The dude's still trying to fight you in the dark. You through. Yep. So you got to be able to see know what's going on in the spirit. So you're able to defend yourself. You're not caught off guard.
You're able to adapt to every to any pretty much any situation. You're able to adapt because what, you have that full body armor on.
Yep.
So okay, cool. You switch it up here or whatever. You're able to adapt to the situations.
And when you have like a full body armor on, say if something tried to hit you from behind, right? It surprised you sort of a little bit, but you have your armor on, so it hit you, and then you felt that, you turned around, you get on point. So you gotta all know, like going in, like what you were saying, adjust it. When something happened that might catch you off guard a little bit, you just adjust yourself to the situation and then conquer that situation.
Yeah. Because
you have the armor on to protect you.
And that's right. That's right. All right. So it's very beneficial.
It's a defense and an offense.
Yeah, it's very necessary and beneficial.
Yeah.
I'll continue on. It says, verse 14. I'll read verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to to withstand in the evil day, which evil means bad times, which we're in the evil day. We're in the last times. We're in the bad times, all right?
Yeah.
And having done all to stand. That's right, The scriptures say, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. So we have to give our all.
Yeah.
We have to fight in the spirit. But what does the scripture say? The spirit is willing, the flesh is weak. All right?
It's a spiritual battle.
Exactly.
Because the spirit is against that's why, just going into Ephesians, this says we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. So you're battling, you're battling constantly. You're battling your flesh, you're battling spirits.
Yeah.
So you gotta always be abounding in the spirit. That's the only way you're gonna be able to win.
That's the spirit, because I was going to go back to what we brought out in Peter's, to give diligence, to make your call and election sure. All right, you shall never fall. What it says, and having done all to stand, by spiritually what? Fighting, putting out content, praying, fasting. All right, fighting, like the elder brother Yahweh did a beautiful spiritual video. It was I forgot what it was called, but pretty much it was inspired by him. He was attempting to visit us, you know.
Or going into solitary.
Solitary, yeah. Soldier on, you know. Continue on, fight, you know. Continue to endure as soldiers of Yahweh Shai, doing everything to stand. All right. There's a spirit like the video we did earlier this week, motivated by the Elder Yashwama video. You know, these people Israelites are starting to retract their statements.
Yeah.
They're starting to fear. And what did the Elder Yashwama say? All right, I'd rather pretty much die standing for what I believe in than to die like a coward doing all. What does it say? All right. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. You know, that's right. Doing all you can, man, and praying for the Heavenly Father to do the rest, man. All right, not just being weak and making up excuses, and just, you know what I mean, just being a demon, or, you know what I mean, pressing out that vibration of other brothers, or any of that. You know what I mean? All right. You know, being sincere and being strong, man. Ephesians 6:14. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
I said sword of faith earlier. It's the shield of faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah, but nonetheless, you gotta have the shield of faith, man.
Yeah, that's
all right. Whether even though I mixed it up and said sword, hey, that shield can be used as a weapon as well.
It's offense and defense.
Yep.
You know,
because it protects you from the trickery of the devil, and then at the same time you're able to do what? Knock them back.
Yep.
With the shield.
Reflect. All right. Everything. It says, and as the Spirit says, above all, taking the shield of faith, because what? According to Hebrews, it says, without faith it is impossible to please the Heavenly Father. And according to Ephesians, I believe 2:8, faith is a gift. So what? It has to be given.
It has to be
to
in you.
Yeah. It has to be in you.
Period. Because
That's it.
It's like faith
Period.
is a gift. So you can't like try to get faith if it wasn't given to you. Now, if you were given a small portion of faith, you could ask for more faith.
Yeah.
Yet you already had a little bit of faith. So if you had none whatsoever, you can't really ask for it to be given you. Then
can't act like you
have nothing to work with.
Yeah, you can act like you have faith. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're just gonna be found out, and you're just gonna fade away.
Yeah, you can only put that front on for so long. All right, because if you don't have any faith, it's just going to be made manifest.
Exactly.
Especially now, we're in the last days, so
everything's being made
for guys that do have no faith and that's fronting like they do. They're going to fall out as things get more intense in the spirit, and it's going to be made manifest if you really have faith or not. Because the men that do have faith going to be doing all to stand.
Yeah.
Giving diligence to stand.
Gonna be fighting, man.
And the ones that don't have faith, what? They're not gonna fight because they don't have any faith to fight.
They're gonna be what? They're gonna be faint, weak, exhausted, utterly spiritless. Okay, ultimately. Continuing on, verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit.
Yeah, the sword.
Which is the word of the Most High.
Yep.
Huh.
That's going back to Hebrews 4:12, what we brought up.
And the word was made flesh.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai. So really, and what did Yahweh Shai leave unto his men? All right, unto the disciples, which went on to be apostles, which ultimately the prophets that are back here in their rightful lots today, the Comforter, the Scriptures. All right, the armor, the sword, everything we just read, the helmet. Everything we need, baby. The Spirit. All right? We just read it. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. And I like to think about it like the old story of the King Arthur story. Like it was a sword, but nobody could remove it from the stone.
Yep.
You had to be chosen.
Yep. It had to be in you.
Yeah.
A lot of people wanted to be that guy, but they wasn't.
It wasn't. You know. And that remind me like in the movie. Now that remind me of movies and shit. Like Poseidon. When we went to go see Poseidon, the movie Poseidon, everybody wanted that sword.
Yep.
But it was only meant for him because he was chosen
to actually grab it.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. It says, verse 18, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints. That's right. You know, praying and watching. You know, all right. Watch as well as pray, like the scriptures say, man. Yep. You know, and Apostle recall, he always stressed that. You know, the Apostle Gabar, all the apostles really. You know, prayer is very important. You know, it's our heritage. All right, it's our way of communicating with our power, as we always have. Okay, and best believe the Lord hears our prayers. Okay. It says that's pretty. Well, let me see that's pretty much the point of the lesson. You know, through the Spirit. That's a nice place to wrap it up. You know, through the Spirit, man. Hey, you know, don't let up. You know, hey, that's a Spirit. Hey, that's gonna have to go on the list, the championship list, man. That DG Yola the Great. No, I ain't gonna let up. No, I ain't gonna let these haters get to me. No. Yeah, it was the old school back in the day, Atlanta. But no, that's for real though. Don't let up. Don't get weak. Don't let your guard down. All right. Don't take your armor off. Okay. You know. Continue to soldier on. Fight. All right. You know, and don't hold back, man. Knock them out. And like going back to what the elder brother y'all call, say, hey, you know, inspire this lesson through the Spirit, man. You know, don't hold back your sword from blood, man. Knock this devil out the ring, man. He's getting exposed. He's done. These niggas are through. These all the pseudo haters like camps getting exposed. Everybody getting gassed out. We bleed. Hey, we bleeding everybody block on your block nonstop till you drop. All right, we not holding back. We ain't holding back no blows, no punches. We ain't holding back our sword from blood through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And that's the spirit that you should be in. All right, you know. Continuously, man. Okay, you know. All right. Hey, what it says in Isaiah? Well, we can do that. We close out on that. You know, Salakia. All right. You could break it down. All right. This is Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. So you shouldn't be holding back your sword, right? I got you out. This is Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be keeping silence. You're supposed to be speaking.
That's right.
Constantly.
Slaying them.
Why would you keep silent when there's so much being seen that's happening in the world right now?
And these people dropping.
Yeah,
these people are literally dropping.
Being knocked out. So are you gonna stop just because you see people dropping? No, you gotta keep it moving.
Keep knocking them out. Knock them out the motherfucking ring. Knock them out the park. Home run.
Knock everybody out.
Straight up.
Ain't nobody else standing.
Hey, like on Don't Be a Menace, and they came in the house swinging and shit.
Yep, he ain't stopped till everybody was knocked out.
There was Don't Be a Menace. He was knocking out all the little niggas. Like, man, hey, we really don't knock it all out, man. All these damn demons, man, knock them all out. Because they've been attempting to do the same towards us in our power.
Yep.
You know? It says, Verse 7, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
There you go. So giving them no rest is calling upon them constantly by you doing the work constantly. Abounding in the spirit. All right? And making and doing more.
Yeah. That's what abounding means.
Yeah.
To do over the measurement, to do more than that which is required of you. Because guess what? Eventually, more is going to be required of you regardless.
Exactly.
You know, and you're going to be found to rather that's when you're going to be found who's going to be who's going to be full of shit and who's going to be full of the spirit. Yeah, that's another. You know, so yeah, with that we're going to go ahead and close out. Hopefully this is edifying unto the body. Once again, giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Alright, you know, amen. Death unto the wicked and shalom unto the elect, you know. Shalom.
Shalom.
Let's go.